What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. This comes from my man, Troy. Fuck it. He doesn't say to say anonymous. Hey, Marc, big fan. Love all your videos. Just had a random question out of curiosity. In one of your videos, you were saying how back in the day you used to have to pay your dues before you could start using steroids. And that you and I think it was Jason Blah who came up with numbers one had to reach before they were able to juice. Yes, he did say that, and I did kind of agree with them. Not really, because I can't fucking hit those numbers. And I saw his powerlifting totals. He can't either. Just kidding. I said I couldn't either. I'm not clowning on Jason. Although he did have a 1,300 total, and I don't think that equals the numbers that I threw out there. I'm a 19-year-old natural athlete that has no intention on gearing up anytime soon, but I was curious if what numbers in bench, squat, deadlifts, etc. There are no numbers. Numbers are relative. What I like to say is, you know what? Train naturally as long as you can. In fact, train naturally for fucking life. Steroids are a pain in the ass, literally and metaphorically speaking. At the end of the day, you're going to have to jab yourself in the ass every day for the rest of your fucking life. Cycling, while it can be done and somewhat successful, I think it's a suboptimal way to utilize androgenic steroids. If you're going to do it right. Cruise for the rest of your life. You might be able to come off later. It shouldn't affect you. I've known people who've come off after years and years and years of use and have high normal T levels, but it's very unlikely because by the time they come off, they're older. And as an older male, you're very unlikely to have tests above 400 or 500. If you do, then God bless you with really good balls. You're 19, okay? I think at least 21, 22 years old, arbitrary numbers. Again, that could be higher. I wouldn't make it lower. I would not make it lower. However, I do feel that you have that shit done, okay? You're 21. But here's the thing. It's not really age. It's adherence to a program. Have you trained on a regimented program for 4 to 5 years? And do you really think that it's going to take that next level? And do you want to go to that next level? It's not about paying you. It's about figure out what you want to do with your life. Do you want to be a guy who has to inject twice a week for the rest of your life? Do you want to be a guy who gets ready for a show and has to inject every day? Or every other day, depending on how aggressive of a cycle you use? It depends what you want to be. And it depends what you want to do. Personally, if you're having fun being natural, do it. Natural is a great place to be. My brother's 39 years old. He's an IFPA pro. And he looks great. He feels great. He's healthy. And he's a successful businessman. And he looks like he lifts with his shirt off. With his shirt on, he still looks like... No, I'm just kidding. My brother looks good. So I don't think it's really paying your dues. I don't think you put arbitrary numbers because strength is an arbitrary thing. Strength is a relative thing. Just like, you know, I'm not as strong as Croc, you know, that multi athlete. That dude's fucking amazingly strong. I'm not as strong as a lot of these guys who are just ridiculous. Ronnie Coleman. What the fuck? He paid his dues at like 5 years old. So to put relative numbers on something is ridiculous. I've done it and I apologize for it because I've thought it over. And I really think you're ready when you think you're mentally ready. And I think you should give your body a chance to develop on its own. Give it till 21, 22 years old. And when you do it, make sure you know about it. I mean, that's another thing. Do you know what you're doing to your body? Do you know what you're putting in your body? And are you comfortable with the long-term consequences or lack thereof that are going to come about it? So there are no paying your dues. Paying your dues is when you feel you're ready. I have some guidelines that I just laid out, but at the end of the day, to your fucking body, do what you want to do. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Wow. Because making arbitrary numbers, not even able to hit them yourself, it's not a game.